Salutations, my fellow dudes and dudettes, and welcome to the finale of Mega Man 2. Last time, we completed Wily Fortress 3 and 4, and all we got left to do is Fortress 5 and 6-ish? More on that later. But, now, you know how I said back in, back in Mega Man 1, we fought all the bosses throughout the Wily Fortress levels? And starting with this game, you fight all the bosses all at once. Not like at the same time, but like one after another. And with this game, you get a large energy heal every time you defeat one of the robot masters. So there really isn't going to be anything interesting going on for this like first part of the video. But while this is all happening, I guess I might as well. I know this is incredibly late, but I think it's about time I went over the story of Mega Man 2. So without further ado, let's dive into our first boss, which is Heat Man. Ow. Okay. I'm doing really bad so far. Dang it. Alright, hopefully I can... Anyways, as I was saying, the story of Mega Man 2. Okay, so you know how, like, we sort of foiled Wily's plans. I got a game over, by the way. Anyways. It's okay. Like, we're at this level. But anyway, Wily was pretty upset with, like, how his plans were foiled. Like, him taking over the Robot Masters. So, for the sake of revenge, he created Robot Masters of his own. So, all the Robot Masters we've been fighting up to this point, they're all of Wily's creations. He created these robots himself. And that's really all there is to it. So, yeah. He's mad, and he created robots to challenge us, but we are the great Mega Man. We should be able to handle this no problem. I'm actually going to get out One Man's weapon, the Leaf Shield, because it's actually his weakness. Assuming I could get to the guy. Alright. There we go. 2 hits, that's all it takes. Now, I could have used the, Heat Man's weakness, which is Bubble Lead, but, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel like it. And, oh boy, this is gonna be embarrassing. It's using Metal Blade to rank everything else. No! No! Dang it! I got warped out before I could grab the health. Darn it! Alright, now it's time to take on Bubble Man, I suppose. There we go. Not a full heal, but close enough. Alright, where is Flash Man? Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, Quickman is also invulnerable to the Metal Blades. So, my mistake. That's 2 Robot Masters you need to keep in mind of when you're challenging them all. Speaking of Crash Man, that was not an intentional segue, I promise you. There we go. Alright, we've got 2 Robot Masters to go. I believe... I know Metal Man's one of them. I think Flash Man... Yeah, Flash Man is the other one. Speaking of Metal Man, guess what Metal Man's weakness is? His own weapon. Fancy that. Fancy that. Anyways, I don't know why they programmed Metal Man to be afraid of the weapon he gives us. That makes no sense to me. Alright, anyways. For a second, I thought the game froze. Anyways, now that we took all the Robot Masters out, it's time to take the fight to Wily. Machine 2, I suppose. Alright, so the idea with the boss is that he's going to shoot these projectiles for the first phase. Like, he's going to shoot them in an arc. And then he's gonna start shooting like smaller ones, but he's gonna be shooting like multiples of them. Just use the metal blades. He will die. He will be taken out in no time at all. Believe me. The metal blades make this the final boss, as well as the entire game, a non-issue. I feel like this was done on purpose because people had such a miserable time with Mega Man 1 that I guess the developers that were making Mega Man 2 decided to be a little easier on them. I don't know. But anyway, with this final level, there's no music playing, for one. Yeah, the audio didn't crap out. There's just no music with this. This part's not very hard to get through. Just watch out for the little, drops of... Looks like, I don't know why, but I think it's blood. It's not. I can guarantee that. It's probably like some sort of slime. Alright, you want to get out bubble lead for this. Because this, the boss we're about to fight is only weak to bubble lead. Wily flying. Oh, shit. And oh my gosh, he's an alien. Whoa! He was an alien this entire time. Ain't that something? Okay, now this boss really isn't much. You see him flying around shooting projectiles. You want to kind of predict where the projectile is going to fly at, and you can avoid it easily. This is all he does. This is all he does. So all things considered, this boss fight really isn't that hard. He does, however, do a lot of damage. As you can see, one hit from the projectile did that much damage. Or did I just take that hit from somewhere else? I don't know. Cause I don't. Maybe I took touch damage. That's why I was so high. But anyways, this is literally all he does. It might get a little tense if you took a lot of damage like I did for some odd reason. But this guy should be no problem at all. Again, that's all he does. Wily the alien. Or not! Ah! It was a hologram the whole time, and, this sound is very obnoxious. I do not like this sound. Not to mention, this cutscene goes on for frickin' ever. I don't know why this cutscene lasts so long. Ooh, yeah, we get it. We just get it moving. Alright, so we defeated Wily. We're not worthy. No, not worthy of what, Wily? Alright, we did it. Alright, now, Mega Man, it's time to, like, put him... Wait, what's happening? Why did the screen go black? Mega Man, what do you mean? Mega Man, you're supposed to arrest him! Wow. I love this piece right here. It's somber for some reason, but it's a nice piece. I don't know why Mega Man is doing this little journey of his. I honestly do not know why this is happening. Like, it's so weird. Didn't Wily get away? Is that why he's upset? Or, I don't know. But, you see Mega Man just, like, walking through the seasons, like, making his way back home, I suppose? Like, how far did he travel to, like, go through all these, weather pattern, situations? I don't know. I got nothing. Look, Mega Man's just looking up in the sky. It's like, maybe I should have put him in jail. I'm not sure if I'm going to regret this later. And then he takes his helmet off and he goes home. I don't know, maybe have some, like, meatloaf or something. I don't like meatloaf. But anyway, that was Mega Man 2. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. If you were uncomfortable, like, watching me play the first game, me getting angry, especially towards the end of it, and you weren't exactly fond of trying to tackle the first Mega Man game, don't. Mega Man 2 is a much better game. It's actually a game I could sit down and have a good time with, and I'm very glad I was able to actually experience it like the way a lot of other people did. Again, I was more of a Mega Man X sort of... I don't know why I started there, but I was more of a Mega Man X sort of guy. So, the fact that this game, I actually got to play this game properly, I had a really good time with this game, and for those of you getting into the Mega Man series, this is a great place to start. So far, I I've yet to experience all the other games, which we'll be getting to as the months and years go by. It's going to be a little while before I get to Mega Man 3 and 4. I'm not one of those people that's going to be doing, like, Mega Man 1, and then, like, do a bunch of other stuff, then Mega Man 2. No, I want to tackle, like, at least 2 Mega Man games, whenever I do that, because they're rather short games. I mean, this one is obviously longer than Mega Man 1, for good reason. There's a couple extra, there's a couple more Robot Masters, 2 more Wily levels, and the game is not hard at all. There are some things that can be a little annoying, but otherwise, this is a absolutely fantastic game. It's got a great soundtrack. Like, the weapons are fun to use. You wouldn't know that by watching me play, because I don't necessarily use the weapons too often, but play this game. If you have not experienced it, you need to. I'm sure most of you that are watching this have already played this game for yourself, and you just want to see hear my input on it, but this is a Mega Man game worth playing. This really is. Now, as for what's happening next on my channel, I was tempted to play another game, but I decided to switch it around a little bit because I know that game's going to take me a long time. So with the next game, give you a little story. Captain's flying through space. He gets hit by a meteor and he lands on an unknown planet, and he gets he gets assistance by these very peculiar creatures. I wonder what those creatures are. You'll have to wait and see. So until then, my fellow dudes and dudettes, I got a juice. Oh wait, actually, before I sign off real quick, a friend of mine brought this up recently because he watches some of my videos. If you're having a good time with everything you've been watching up to this point, make sure to click that subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video if you enjoyed it. If you did not, I apologize. That's all I got. So, yeah, I just wanted to end on that note. So, once again, until then, I got a juice.